Let's see who comes on. Welcome, folks. This is a live stream about Magick Mentor. Okay, what's up? You can ask any question in regards to Magick, and I'm going to show you how that relates to Magick Mentor and why you should sign up for that program. Okay, so just shoot, ask me whatever you need to know, and let's take it from there. See, magic is something that happens within you. Magic is something that you are. Okay? You need to become that. You need to become that. How do you become that? By, let me put it like this, getting rid of your mind. Okay? You need to drop your mind first. That's the very first thing. Because, see, when you're a magician, you become one with the forces. The forces, what forces? The metaphysical universe, it contains a lot of forces. Okay? Spirits, entities, planetary energies, and much, much more. Now, these energies, they need to flow through you. You need to be able to let them flow through you. And for that, you need to get rid of your mind. Okay? This is why I always stress meditation. You understand? This is why I always stress meditation. Why do you need to meditate? Because you want to get rid of your own mind, which is an illusion. Now, if you're a normal person, meaning a person without training in the occult, you're trapped in your own mind. You see? You're trapped in your own mind. And you must escape that. You must be able to expand your awareness beyond your own mind and then merge with a greater mind. And at that point, other forces become accessible. And these forces can be commanded and these forces can be directed. Okay, and this is what we mean when we talk about as above, so below. Microcosm and macrocosm need to merge within you. You see, that's the most important thing in magic. That's the very first step to make magic work for you. You need to get rid of your own mind. Okay, step that is not talked about enough. Now, after that, what's the next step? Well, first of all, you are in the position then to design your own personality, to design your own mind. How do you want to interpret things? How do you want to make your life go? Okay? And number two, you can move the energies in the greater universe. So you can make things happen with your witchcraft. You can put spells on people, you can put spells on situations, and you can influence things that are usually outside of your control. Okay? All of that because you have escaped your own little mind. Okay? What are the questions here? I'm going through my messages here. Now, when we talk about forces, and when we talk about forces that you let flow through you and that you contact and that you work with and direct, those are the things that we call angels, demons, spirits. Only credit cards are compatible through PayPal. What? What are you saying? Only credit cards are compatible through PayPal. I don't know what your problem is. Hundreds of people have already signed up for a Magick Mentor, and they all could. A lot of them use credit cards, so that probably must be something on your side. Okay, try to fix it. You get a Magick Mentor. See? Just like any other art, the secrets will reveal themselves to you when you immerse yourself in it. When you immerse yourself in an art form, the secrets become accessible to you. See, what the occult and magic requires is that you immerse yourself in it completely. Okay, and that's the only way to get you a chance to get you results. Okay, a current opens up to you when you are in the current, when you make an effort, a concentrated effort every single day to uh, you know, to live it and to experience those energies. Okay, and for that you need a daily practice. You need daily things that you do. You must do that. Ideally, in the beginning of the day, your day must start with that mindset. Okay, you can't wait until it's like late afternoon to think about magic and witchcraft. You start your day like that, and that gives it a frame, a context. Okay, and then you influence things around you, and keep going. See, when you really want to get good at this, you got to make this your life. The magic will enhance your life. It's not that life is already great and you then have this as a sideshow. No, no, no. This is the wrong approach. And understand that you have other things to do. You have other responsibilities. You have, to take care of certain things. You have a job and whatnot. But I'm telling you that all of these things become much easier, and your life becomes much better if you start with the spiritual stuff. Okay, magic is not separate. It's something that you use to enhance your life. It's here to enhance your life. That's why it's important that you see that as the priority. And this is why I'm telling you to get a Magick Mentor. Okay, a lot of you who are on right now, you already are a Magick Mentor, and you can testify to the fact that it's enhancing your practice and you're learning a lot. Maybe you're on for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month or whatever. Okay, it's only going to get better. And see, everybody who's on there loves it. I have not heard, I'm telling you, I've not heard one negative comment. One person unsubscribed, but only to come back. Okay, one person unsubscribed, only to come back, and he did it like this. Okay, he signed up the first day and then canceled the subscription the same day. So he didn't even get the first lesson and unsubscribed because he obviously just wanted to test, and he didn't want to get charged the second month. But then the second month hit, and he's like, "Can I stay on the program, please? Can I stay on the program?" And he came back. Okay, so one person unsubscribed. Okay, with more than 200 people signing up, I'm like 250 people right now. One person unsubscribed. Now that's a pretty good, and they came back. You see what I mean? They came back. So I think it's pretty good, and that shows the quality of this stuff. All right. So what I put out there is really, really good, and that's why I'm so confident in presenting it, because I know it's gonna, if you get on it, I fucking know it. It's gonna increase your magical abilities. And if you don't get on it, you're just a fool, or you don't want to learn magic. Okay, but in that case, you probably shouldn't be here anyways, right? So if you're not getting on it, you're a fool. I'm telling you, it's what it is. Okay, are you pathworking non-demonic gatekeepers like EA? Are you pathworking not? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Are you pathworking the non-demonic gatekeepers? I'm an author in these fucking compendiums. Okay. You don't even know what you're talking about, man. Am I doing this like, bro? Ask me about what I do, not do I do something like somebody else, okay? You don't even have any clue what the fuck you're talking about. Please ask questions that make sense, okay? I respect Magick Mentor, but I am honestly more interested in learning Palo Mayombe. What would your price point be for that? It would strictly be 10G initiation. No disrespect, sir, just asking. I'm definitely not going to initiate you into Palo Mayombe. Definitely not going to do that. I respect Magick Mentor. Red Star. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to do that. Magick Mentor is awesome. It gives you all the tools necessary to be successful with magic. Yes, thank you. I don't even talk about Palo. Why do people come to me asking for Palo Mayombe scratchings or initiations? I'm not gonna do that. Go somewhere else. What the fuck? I never talk about Palo. That's something that I do personally. It's a personal practice that I do. Okay. What is your gnosis on aphantasia? I don't even know what that is. Aphantasia. I'm just asking. Okay, go somewhere else. Ask somewhere else. I'm not doing that. Aphantasia. 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 Aphantasia is a condition where one does not possess a functioning mind's eye and cannot voluntarily visualize imagery. The phenomenon was first described by Francis Galton in 1880, but has since remained largely unstudied. Interest in the phenomenon renewed after the publication of a study in 2015. Research on the condition is still scarce. Okay, well, the fact that I didn't know what it is, a life without mental images. Okay, well, that is maybe, I don't know, what is that? There's not even percentage here. I would say it's less than 1% of the population. Well, those people I'm not talking to. Aphantasia, I can't help you with that. My nose is on aphantasia. I don't have any. I'm talking to normal people, normal functioning brains. Okay, I'm also not talking to psychopaths, sociopaths, and whatever else is out there. I'm talking to psychologically healthy people. Okay, the rest I'm not interested in. Okay. That's my gnosis on that. Magick Mentor is really amazing. He is explaining the logic behind so many different things. I look forward to each video. There you go. You see it. Practices you give are super practical, but provide a base for wild expansion. I can feel where it's going. Okay, great. I can't get answers. I'm an occultist and I'm third eye blind. Is there a spirit I can work with or something? I can do magic and it's nuts because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I feel things very strong though. Well, look, not able to direct it precisely. Get on Magick Mentor, okay? You're gonna learn how to visualize. You're gonna learn everything there. I love Magick Mentor. I'm finally understanding Magick Mentor and how spells work and much more. That magic is endless knowledge. Yes. Okay, you hear that? A lot of people here are already. Your videos are great, by the way. Thanks. You hear that a lot of people are already on Magick Mentor, and they're all raving about it. Okay, they're all raving about it. So, what are you waiting for? Seriously, what are you waiting for? Get on Magick Mentor. Hey Frank, how do you keep yourself from being affected by other energies when in public places? I do get affected. I do get affected by energy. But I have my way of cleansing myself. You see? I feel so called, man. It's crazy. Called to what? Yeah, learn how to banish energies. That's it. I mean, you're always going to be affected by energies outside of you, especially in public places. I mean, I don't think there's a way to get rid of that. The occult has been following me since I was young in some way or another. Okay, that's good. That's good. Get on Magick Mentor and finally embrace it. finally embrace it. Get a Magick Mentor. I really feel I need to figure this out. Cool. Yeah. But understand that it takes discipline and it takes dedication. It takes discipline, dedication, and focus. You see? And if you don't have these things, you probably shouldn't get on Magick Mentor. Okay? A Magick Mentor is for people that are capable of dedicating themselves to something. What does that mean? A certain amount of time every day needs to be dedicated to magic. Okay? Listen, I'm trying to get people on Magick Mentor, but I'm also not after everybody. Okay? I'm not after everybody. I don't want everybody on the program. I want the people that are capable of dedicating a certain amount of time every day to their magical practice. That's all I need, because in a way, my students represent me. You see? I'm not a salesperson. I don't need the fucking money. Okay? I'm good. I don't need any of this. But my purpose requires that from me. The reason why I have been born, the reason why I live, is to teach the occult to as many people that I can, authentic. And not just to as many people that I can, but worthy people. What is a worthy person? See, you have to understand how my mind works, and let me explain a couple of things to you. Okay, my worldview. And if you've been following me, you already understand that. Okay? The reason, or what I care about in a person, are character traits, certain character traits. Okay? That's what I care about, nothing else. I care about certain character traits. And when you have these character traits, you're a person, and I'm willing to teach you everything that I know. Okay? But to do that, you have to be a certain type of person. I'm not going to teach my secrets to somebody who's then going to turn around and use that against me. There's a certain level of trust that needs to be there, you see. This is why I have different programs, Right? This is like, it takes trust, you understand that? It's kind of like, let's say I teach you a very, very dangerous fighting style or something like that. I'm not going to teach that to everybody. Are you kidding me? I take that person to that level and then they turn around and fuck me. All right? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not stupid. Okay? And look, I have had students in the past, some are changing right now, and I can feel that, There's specifically one person that I can feel changing, and I can see it a mile away. Okay? I can look down the timeline and see how it's going to end up. And that person is changing right now. They picked up a little bit, and now they start thinking that they can fuck with me, but they have no idea who they're messing with. You see what I mean? So I'm going to have to handle that. I'm going to have to get this person out of the way in some way or another. Okay? It's funny, People know that I'm psychic. People know that I'm an extremely powerful magician, even though they don't have a concept of what I could do to them. Okay? But still, they're trying to fuck with me. And this is human nature in a lot of ways. Okay? Some people are really that stupid. It is what it is. Okay? Maybe it's like, they just want to test me, whatever. But the point is this. I'm very cautious. Okay? I'm not going to teach everything to everybody. But the point is this: if you're a decent person, you can get on Magick Mentor and get your magic catapulted to a completely different level. Okay, and then we see there are different programs that you might join later. Okay, and I don't think that the knowledge just has to be spread and people just do whatever the fuck they want with it. This is totally irresponsible and actually stupid. Okay, I know that there are people who think they can teach everything or put everything out there and just don't give a shit about the consequences because people are adults and yeah, whatever. You know what that tells you? That this person is not teaching authentic stuff, okay? And that person is not teaching what's right, okay? There's a way, there's a right way to teach, a correct way to teach. In no tradition that is legit is everybody just given the secrets. Like, you know? It takes a certain character, it takes a certain personality to carry the power. You understand? You can't let an ant carry a fucking gold bar. Okay, even if it's gold, it's very valuable. Okay, but you give an ant the gold bar, you're gonna crush it with it. You see what I mean? So there's a certain way to teach. You have to teach people to the extent that they can handle it, and this is your responsibility as a teacher to see where the person's at and to teach them accordingly. You see? So, and if you understand what I'm saying, this will resonate with you. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, and you're like, oh no, like why are you trying to hide this and blah blah blah, then you're probably a fool and you shouldn't be on my programs anyways. You know, it takes character. Do you understand that the power comes with a certain development of character, honor, you know, personality. So this is what I care about, and I don't want other people that don't have that. I don't want on my programs. I don't want crazy people. I don't want weird people. I don't want angry people. I don't want any of that. Okay. What I want is good people on my programs, and that's it. That's a requirement, and I'll keep it that way. That's why I'm not after everybody. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Okay. Go somewhere else. There are other people that teach magic. Okay. Even though they can't do what I do, they don't get the testimonials that I got. Okay. Go to them. Go to them. Go to them and I don't know, get bullshit. Do you have your Unbound of Mind program still? Yes, but it's closed for new people. Hey Frank, I've been on Magick Mentor for a couple of days. It's amazing and I'm grateful to be a student. Okay, great. If you really dissect every lesson, there's so much to take from it. That's in part why I haven't even opened some lessons yet. Okay. Only a complete fool would mess with you, Frank. The individual you spoke of has lost their mind. Yeah, but that's what power does, you know. People will try to test you, and you should. If you carry yourself in a certain way in the world, you're gonna attract opposition. It's just what it is, okay? Every action will bring up a you know, an opposite action, right? And that's fine. But you know what's worse in my mind? What's worse is to be afraid of what people would say and how they would judge you, and then to lessen your power. I could never do that. Yeah, I could never dim my light. Is that the right word? Okay, I carry myself in a certain way and I live my life in a certain way. And if I get destroyed for that, or if somebody is strong enough to destroy me, then so be it. But it hasn't happened so far. I live my life like a man. Okay, let me give you my definition of a man. I have a purpose and I follow that purpose, no, regardless of what happens. People that are aligned with that purpose, I can call allies and friends, and people come into my life. And if my purpose takes me somewhere else, these people will lose my will be out of my life. But that's fine. And that's all I need. I need the guidance. I need my connection to the universe, and that's it. And that served me well. That's how I live my life. I have values, and I would trade them for nothing. You can't buy me. Nobody can buy me. You can't pressure me. You can't extort me. Nobody can. Okay. I got my balls. This is why I have my balls. You see what I mean? A lot of people in this world, men, don't have their own balls. You know, their boss has their balls. Their woman has their balls. Their parents have their balls. You know. Some institution has their balls. Nobody has my balls. Some demon has their balls. Nobody has my balls, you know. My balls belong to me. That's why I'm a man, and that's why I live so freely, and that's why my life feels like I'm actually alive. You see, right? That's why I actually feel alive. You see, if you don't have your balls, you've got a problem. Okay, you got a big problem. What's your purpose? Reaching the highest level in the occult, the highest level possible, and teaching people that are ready for that what I know. Yes, men like wolves have been domesticated. Yeah, probably. Yes. Frank is right. I think with work, you have to do a lot of internal work and work out your own inner issues. Sometimes we fight change, yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. Some people don't handle that. You know, Frank, I have faith in you that you are a strong, powerful magician, but I wonder what's going to happen to you in front of a real Moroccan magician and what you have against them. You have no idea, my friend. Moroccan magician. Yeah, right. Come on. Okay. What's going to happen to me in front of a real Moroccan magician? Here's what's going to happen to me. They're going to see the power that I carry, and they're going to be very respectful. And they're going to want to befriend me. That's what's going to happen. Okay? Because their spirits are probably going to tell them, don't fuck with this guy. That's what's going to happen. Because an authentic magician recognizes and realizes power in others. Okay? So if they actually are powerful, they're going to respect me. They're going to be very respectful. And just like any other elder that I've met so far in my life, okay? Any other elder from the earliest age, you know, I was like, I don't know, 15, 16. Not a fraction of the knowledge that I have right now, but all of them always said, this boy has the strongest connection to spirit I've ever seen, okay? You see? And any magician worth their salt is going to be very respectful and is going to recognize me for my power. And that's just what it is. How do I know? It's always been like that, okay? Even at 15 years. Your masters guided you throughout your journey, right? And if you had any protection or doubt regarding magic, your problem was resolved regarding magic. How do you approach that via Magick Mentor? Well, get on Magick Mentor and stop asking these weird questions, okay? The question doesn't even make sense. Either get on Magick Mentor or not, okay? Either get on Magick Mentor or don't. I don't care. Okay, but stop asking these weird ass questions that have nothing to do with the curriculum there. Yes, I've had to realize some of my own issues with power and my own ego. I like the times Frank has humbled me. That's a good teacher. Yeah. Good morning, Frank. I'll be joining your program within the next 10 minutes. I've been experimenting with meditation recently. Look forward to it. Okay, good. Get on it. Random question, but I get insomnia every time I work with demons. Is that normal? It has probably nothing to do with the demons or spirits. It's more to do with your serotonin levels, your melatonin levels. And I would Google that, how to increase my serotonin levels. If I want to increase my field of power, let's say that I have a talent for videos and I want to impact in the minds of people, it's better to quantity or quality. Well, look, you can use a lot of the techniques that you learn in Magick Mentor to enhance any ability, to go deeper and to process things on a deeper level. Yeah. Now, it takes a little bit until you understand how to use your mind in a certain way, but I take you there. You know, I mean, ask the people that are on the unbounded mind. Okay, what I taught them about their own mind, how to use their own mind so far, what they have learned about how to use their own mind. Is there anyone here who's on the unbounded mind? And just give them an idea, you know, a very short comment. Give them an idea of what you learned about your own mind so far, being on the unbounded mind, however long you've been there. And do only powerful people deserve respect? Do only powerful people deserve respect? No, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Look, man, let's see. Do only powerful people deserve respect? Okay, let me answer. This is an important question. Okay, this is a very important question, and let's first look at the etymology of the word respect. Okay. All right. Respect. It comes from the Latin word, or two Latin words, re and specere, which means looking back at. Look back at, regard. Respectos, okay? So respect in that sense, in the literal sense, is you walk through a certain environment and people acknowledge you by looking at you, nodding, stuff like that. And what do you acknowledge? Okay, what do you acknowledge? Man, I don't think just powerful people deserve respect. I think everybody deserves acknowledgement. Okay, a child is not very powerful, but you have to acknowledge the kid. Let's say you have I don't know, let's say a child comes to you and they give you a flower. Okay, they picked up a flower, or maybe they drew a picture and they give it to you. Okay, what's going on in the child at that point? The child wants to exchange something with you, wants to give you energy. You're not supposed to ignore that. You're supposed to take that and acknowledge it. Oh, thank you for this picture. Thank you. And that's all that it takes. You don't have to say, oh, wow, it's great. Oh, it's beautiful. No, no, no. But you have to at least acknowledge it. The same with everybody else. Okay. I will acknowledge anyone. I don't care. You know, acknowledge the energy exchange. Okay. A homeless person. I walk by a homeless person. The homeless person says, hey, what's up, man? I'm going to be like, hey, how's it going? Maybe I'm even going to give the homeless person some money or whatever. You know, yeah, of course I'm going to acknowledge anyone who's, I'm going to acknowledge people who are not powerful. Yes, I'm going to do that. Not a problem with that. You know, but power is something different, man. Power is something different. You know, what's happening in this world is weakness is being rewarded. If you look around the media, if you look at movies these days, if you look at TV shows, if you look at fucking you know, talk shows and all that, people reward weakness. Okay, people reward weakness. People go on, specifically men. Men start bitching about their problems. You know, oh, I can't get over this, blah blah blah. And they're gonna have a fucking camera team in their house. And they're like, oh, look at him. He has a problem and he can't overcome it. Oh, look at him. And they get acknowledged for that. They get acknowledged for their weakness, you see. That's wrong. You don't acknowledge people for their weakness. You acknowledge people for strength. And this is what you're going to strengthen in them, you understand? What you acknowledge in a person is that's going to grow. That's going to grow. Just like when you have a kid and you tell the kid that you only pay attention to the kid if they do something wrong, you're fucking up big time, because you're going to get, it's guaranteed that the person is going to, the kid at that point is going to continue to do destructive things and negative things. You have to acknowledge them when they do right or when they do well, and the rest you say them. You don't act like that, and you acknowledge them positively if they act right. You know, and the same with everybody else. Now, when it comes to power, first of all, I think as a man you have to. Your job is to develop power, essentially. Okay? Your job as a man in the jungle, and the world is a jungle. Make no mistake. Okay. The modern world is still a jungle, okay? 100%. So, at least that's how our minds work, you know? And as a man, your job is to develop power. And you need to display that power. Okay? You need to display that power. For all the men here, your job is to develop power, whatever that power is. If you want to have the most amount of money, that's power. Okay? That's power. There are other ways that you can display power. Become fucking strong, okay? Like physically. Or become very, very connected politically. Or become the most powerful magician that you can be. And use that to get all of that. How about that? How about that? Okay? Because magic is in my mind, in my opinion, it's magic, the occult is superior to all of that. Okay? It's superior to money. It's superior to being able to, I don't know, let's say get women. It's superior to have political influence. It's superior to physical strength, because you can use magic and the spirits to conquer all of that. You understand? It's the science of the masters, the science of the beyond the kings, beyond the, like, you know, in ancient times, you know what they would say? In ancient times, they would say that the military, no, what would they say? Yeah, the military is given its authority by the king, and the king is given his authority by the priests. Okay? Understand that every king, every emperor had their spiritual consultants, okay? Their court magicians. And they were their connection to the gods, okay? And unless the priests or unless the court magicians were all right with the king taking a certain step, or the emperor would ask the magician what was right and what was wrong, okay? So tell me who has the highest status, and tell me who was the most powerful one, okay? And this is still going on to this day, okay? Still going on to this day. Now in history you will find this, okay? Every king, every emperor had court magicians. Just Google that. Just Google that. The same thing's going on these days, okay? So, in my mind, magic is the most powerful art that you can learn, because it gives you everything. It gives you all of that. It gives you women, it gives you money, it gives you connections, it gives you social influence, everything that you want, and more than that. Because at the end of the day, it's about none of these things. That's baby shit, okay? You can get that. Get on Magick Mentor, study with me for some time, or buy my products, whatever. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get all of that. Yeah, I have psychic seduction out there. I teach all of this stuff. I have wealth magic courses. I know all of that stuff. Okay, and I've used it in my life to everything that I have in my life. I have because of that, because of my knowledge about magic. Okay, and you can learn that too, but then it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. Because there's actually more important things than that. But first you have to conquer all of that stuff. So my message to the men here, your job is actually to accumulate power, okay? And the message for the women, in my opinion, is to get the most powerful man that you can find. Period, that's it. Okay. Now the question is, how do you get that man? You get him by supporting him. Okay? Remember, there's no queen out there without a king. You need a king to make you a queen, right? A king doesn't need a queen to be a king. Okay. A king does not need a queen to be a king, but a queen needs a king to be a queen. All right. So that should be one of your main focuses, in my opinion. You should find a powerful man. Okay. Be fooled. I'm going to have to move because the pond is contaminated. I believe Cleopatra used magic to become influentially beautiful and to be with powerful men. Most likely, yeah. Yeah, think about it, yeah. Cleopatra, yeah. See, women like that should be your role models. Cleopatra, like, man, be a woman like that. Thousands of years after you're gone, people are still going to talk about you. At least that's how you should conduct yourself. That's how you should think of yourself. I am like Cleopatra, or I'm going to make Cleopatra admire me. How about that? How about you think like that? Today I'm going to live in a way, if you're a woman, think about that. Today I'm going to live in a way so that Cleopatra is going to admire me. If she could watch me right now, she would admire me for my actions and activities, okay? And then you make yourself extremely beautiful. Your makeup is just on point. You just shine. And then you make every man that comes across you just fall in love with you like this. I'm going to have to move because the pond is contaminated. I have noticed for me that it has lessened the effects of my challenges. However, meditation is feeling stagnant. For me, I'm going to have to figure something out for that. Okay. You're going to have to move. You mean your a psychic environment is not good for you? Okay. A lot of what you said validates what I've been thinking recently. Okay, thanks. True kings use magicians to tell them their dreams. Okay. Would it be wise to use all the mudras for different elements within one meditation for overall balance? Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. She is one of my role models. Okay. The problem where I live, unfortunately, is a lack of true men. Okay. Yeah. It's not just where you live. It's planet Earth. Okay. It's planet Earth. It's planet Earth. Yeah. Very true. '48. We only got 48 people here. How do I stop chaos from happening? You can't stop it from happening. What you are, all of us do, is we want to bring order into chaos as spiritual beings, okay? As spiritual beings, we're here to bring order into chaos. Your job is to your job is to bring order into the world, which is a big chaos, okay? So you are supposed to bring order into your own mind and emotions first and foremost, okay? From the order that you create in your own mind and emotions, you then begin to create in the outside world. That is your job, okay? That's your job as a spiritual being. Okay, now guess what? That polarity must be activated. And how is this polarity activated? By chaos. Okay, so if you are strong enough, and by the way, this is to a large extent how you measure your own power. Are you able to bring order into chaos? Are you able to bring order into the chaos of your own life? Okay, if you are, the next step will be somebody's going to come into your life, let's say a partner or something like that, and the partner is going to test you to bring order into their life as well, into the bigger thing that the both of you are. Okay, let's say you're a guy and you get into a relationship with a woman. Okay, her emotions are going to cause chaos in your life because she's chaotic. It's just what it is. Okay, most women have an emotional roller coaster going on. That's what it is. Your job, and by the way, that's why she's attracted to you, or will stay attracted to you, is because you can bring balance to that. You can balance her out. You see what I mean? So your job will then be to not only create order in your own mind and emotions, but through that create order and emotion, order in her mind and emotions. You see what I mean? So that's to a large extent, that's a measurement of your own power. Can you bring balance to her? can you balance her out as well as your own self? Okay. Now that takes a powerful man. I think you see, right? She has all this emotional imbalance. She has all this emotional roller coaster going on. But you're so strong that you can not only handle your own chaos, you can handle hers as well. Okay. That takes power. See, and this is, this is what you need to develop. So work on that. This is the unmovable truth. Yeah. See, we got this lady here agreeing. Yeah. Absolutely. So your job as a man is to be is to balance out yourself and her. But how many men can really do that? How many men can really do that? Very, very few. Okay. Thank you. Your words are empowering. I want to become powerful so I can make good changes to this world. Like you say, bring order to chaos. Okay. Good. I would love to find a man like that. Well, why don't you go on Tinder? The man that I'm looking for brings order to my chaos. How about that? Yeah. What about spirits bringing chaos into our lives to teach us? Well, if you can't handle the chaos that a spirit brings into your life, you actually shouldn't work with that spirit. But yeah, magic itself is destabilizing. So you need a good base. You see what I mean? This is why I stress meditation so much. This is why I stress energy work so much, because you need a solid base in order to deal with the energies that you bring into your own life. You see? So all of what I just mentioned, in terms of like you need to be able to bring balance to her in order to her chaos and whatnot, that's just a byproduct of a good magical practice. Do you understand? And bringing bringing order to your own emotions and mind and all that, that's a byproduct of a good magical practice. Okay, all of that you're going to learn in Magick Mentor and more. Okay, like just study my stuff. I'm going to teach you all of that. Just study my stuff. You want to become really powerful, this is where it is. Okay, it starts with controlling yourself. Bring order to your own chaos, and then from that you create order in your own life and you expand your reach. That's what you do. Very true, makes her feel protected and supportive. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't count on the support of your woman though. I wouldn't do that. She has enough to do handling herself. Okay. Don't wait for her to support you. Okay. She's there to inspire you, but not to support you. That's not going to happen. What about spirits bringing chaos into our lives to teach us? Okay, what do you do to ensure that you are best in your own ways magically? Man, what do you do to ensure that you're best magically? Well, there are a couple of abilities that you need to develop, okay? And they can actually be measured, okay? When it comes to your visualization, when it comes to your calming your mind, when it comes to manifesting things and all of that stuff, that can all be measured. Okay, this is also why I'm big on a magical journal. You have to fucking keep track of your progress. Okay, it's kind of like, let's say you were a bodybuilder, you would start building muscles. You start at a certain weight. Okay, you figure out where you're at, and then every training you try to go higher, either in reps or in weight. And this is how you will grow. Okay, it's just a law of the universe. You will grow if you constantly increase the resistance that you overcome. You must become stronger. You can do this. You can apply the same thing to magic. Okay, you can calm your mind for 1 minute. Okay, that's where you're at. Now go for 1.5, and then you go for 2, and so on and so forth. And this is how you keep track, and sooner or later you will grow. Okay, so this is how you make sure that you progress. Okay, when I say a powerful magician, this is not just random talk. Okay, you can actually measure that. Okay, you can actually measure that. How strong is your energy field? How long can you visualize? How long can you keep concentration? Because that's all connected to the energy that you're able to focus and to concentrate. And magic is an energy game. It's a game of energy. Okay, so it's actually very simple. Keep track. Keep statistics and build up your statistics. That's it. Whatever you want to improve, just keep statistics about it and try to improve the statistics. It's very simple, actually. Life is not as complicated as people will try to make it seem. It's not. But you have to keep statistics. You can only improve what you can measure, you see. You want to lose weight, you got to be focused on the fucking weight and the intake of what you put into your body. You want to gain weight, you don't understand how much you got to take into gain weight. And of course you got to understand how different foods affect you and all that, but you keep track of what you put in your body. Okay? Very simple. If you want to get better at magic, you measure the ability to do magical things. That's it. That's simply, it's very simple. Quick question. Does the Magic Mentor guide you through the different stages of meditation and chakras? Yes, it does. How do you measure a magician's potential? I don't. Potential is nothing. It's all about develop potential. Okay? Somebody that's talented can be outworked by somebody. Okay? So I'm big on work ethic. I don't give a fuck about talent. A lot of people that talk. Talent means nothing. What are you gonna do with talent? What are you gonna do with that? Raw talent is nothing. It's bullshit. You're better off having no talent and working your ass off. And that applies to literally any field in life. Okay? Have an IQ of fucking 100 and outwork a genius with an IQ of 140. You're still gonna be better off than that guy. Okay? So I think people they think too much of themselves. All I care about, or what you should care about, in my opinion, is how much energy and how much dedication did you put into that work today. Okay, that's all you should care about. Who gives a fuck about your potential? Who gives a fuck about that? Your potential is potentiality. It's possible, but it's not there yet. Okay, and I care about your real results. Okay, so what you should worry about and care about is nothing but how many hours did I put into this. And there you get your results. There you got your results. Okay, this is the result that you got. Okay, how much focus, dedication, and energy did I put into this area of my life? And this will be a direct reflection of the result you got. It's so simple, man. Don't overthink it. Who cares about fucking potential? I don't give a shit about people's potential. I really don't. Because what is it going to do at the end of the day? I am extremely talented. I'm also extremely smart. I'm extremely powerful. But do you think I'm now going to sit back and not work on it anymore? Don't you think that I'm 100 times more harsh on myself than I am on everybody else? I have to be. Imagine me being a drill sergeant. You think a drill sergeant is like imagine I'm a drill sergeant. You're like stepping up. Okay? And I got to give you shit. Okay, I got to give you help. I got to fucking train you. I got to drill you, right? I'm the drill sergeant. Do you think when I get home, I'm going to be like a super pussy? And I'm like, oh man, this bed is so hard. I can't take this. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep tonight. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. You think I'm going to all of a sudden turn into a pussy? They think, no, I'm gonna be, hey, I did 50,000 push-ups or whatever, like 5,000 push-ups today next to these guys, you know. When I get home, I'm gonna do 200 more, you know, just to be safe, just to know that nobody out there can beat me, okay? Just to make sure that nobody out there can touch me still. And I gotta earn the right to talk like this. You understand this, guys? I talk with an enormous amount of confidence when it comes to this. Why? Because I've earned this, and I earn it every single day. So, just look, just get rid of all of these confusions that you got in your mind. Okay? Get rid of all of these confusions. And if I can give you one tip, bro, one tip. Life is short. Life is very fucking short. Yeah. The years will just fly by, okay? And you better don't waste any day. You better don't waste any single day. All right. I was meant to watch this stream. Yeah. Yes, you are right. Are alpha females attractive to men if they not mean? I think alpha females are disgusting. I'm not attracted to dominant women at all. I think it's disgusting. Period. Okay, this was twice today. The first time I went to watch today's lesson, it was 10:10. Now I looked at it and it was 11:11. Okay. Hey Frank, I noticed through my life I will see spirits from like the corner of my eye, but then I try to look at it directly, they're gone. Yes, I'll go into that in one lesson in the Magick Mentor so far. Now, of course, I'm going to give a lot of lessons on the third eye and spiritual perception and all that. But, yeah, of course I cover that in Magick Mentor. Which is what I'm telling you to sign up for, okay? Guys, sign up for Magick Mentor, seriously. Seriously. Magick Mentor exercises are not that difficult, but I have seen if I do every day your teachings, your techniques, things change for the better super fast, yes. Opportunity has knocked, and it's your Magick Mentor program. Thank you. "11 years of service, I know exactly what you're talking about. You have led by example. There is no time for weakness. You're cool." Yeah, thanks. Cracking up at you sometimes, man. Good sense of dry humor. Okay. Yeah. I just seen that you've increased the program, which is totally understandable. I thought it was at its normal price, but unfortunately I need to wait to get more finance. I have not changed the price. It's still at $40. I have not changed the price. It's still at $40. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it possible to invoke Lucifer only through meditation? Yes, of course it is. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about because I heard this before. Somebody asked me why I raised the price of Magick Mentor. I think you guys are confused. You're probably mistaking Magick Mentor for Magic Mastery, which is not the same program. The link for Magick Mentor, which is at $40 a month, daily lessons, is going to be posted below this video. If you don't have to wait for it. Go to grailoftheserpent.com/magicmentorinfo. It's one word. grailoftheserpent.com/magicmentorinfo. It's $40 a month. Okay, $40. Robert probably confused Magick Mentor with Magic Master. Yes, and he did. For those of you not in the course, I can tell you that all your questions are answered with the first couple of classes. It is well worth more than what you pay. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's true. Nope. 250 people so far have no issues with signing up. Have you stopped doing tarot for clients yet? Yes, I've stopped doing that. Okay, thanks for signing up now. Okay, yeah, everybody sign up for Magick Mentor. Go to grailoftheserpent.com/magicmentorinfo, and you're gonna get your first lesson within a couple hours after that. Okay, daily lessons for $40 a month. There's nothing better than that out there. Okay, it's not just in terms of the price. Okay, because you're getting, I don't know how much that is worth. It's definitely worth more than what you pay. Fuck yeah. And damn, I mean, a better deal you'll find nowhere. Can I download the lessons from my email? No, you cannot download it. You cannot download it. You can watch it on Vimeo with a password. You get lifetime access to those lessons, but you can't download them. Besides that, look, man, listen. Never mind, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want any other teacher other than Frank. Yeah, thanks. You shouldn't want anybody else. God damn it. Any tips on how to know if a source of occult information is valid or not? Yeah. Look for Grail of the Serpent somewhere in the product title or something like that. Then that's the only thing I can guarantee. Everything else I can't guarantee for it because it's not mine. The products I can guarantee are legit. They are by me, announced by me, legitimized by me, or have Grail of the Serpent in the title somewhere. That's it. That's what I can tell you. Hey Frank, are you still creating servitors? Yes, you can get a servitor till the 7th. Okay, and you will find that link under grailoftheserpent.com/servitors. SERVITORS. Okay, grailoftheserpent.com/servitors. SERVITORS. Okay, you can get a servitor there, but you got to be fast till the 7th. Okay, which is that's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. Let me see. The 7 Magick Mentor is done. The 7th Magick Mentor is done. What are you talking about? The 7 Magick Mentor is done. What do you mean you're going to sign up on the 7th? Yeah, sign up on the 7th. No, sign up now. The earlier the better. Yeah. So, do you have any other questions, guys? Any other questions? What's the Barhatia? I don't know what that is. Adrian, you can get a servitor till the 7th. Magick Mentor, you can sign up. I don't know until when I'm going to keep it open, but for now, I'm still keeping it open. Okay, and you can get a servitor till the 7th. Can a servitor give Cleopatra like power? Similar things. Similar things. What's that? A servitor. A servitor is a spirit created by me, and it has a specific job to do in your life. Are you still on keto? Yes. I'm a vegan too. Today I had a little bit more carbs than usual because I was eating corn. No, I was eating corn and beans and some other stuff. So I'm probably not in a ketosis right now. But yeah, for the most part, I'm still on a keto diet. And I feel good on it. Very good. By invoking the element of ether, which dominates all the other elements and which is mentioned mostly in high magic, can that be used for the magic purpose of dominance? Yeah, I mean, look, you need the element ether. You need the element ether in order to access any other element. So yeah, I guess so. Did vegan keto help increase your magic and empower your mind? Is veganism important for magic? I've been a vegetarian for a very long time, for very long. A vegetarian diet has definitely enhanced my magical abilities. But it's good stuff. It's good food that I eat, okay? It's vegetables and raw. Okay, raw vegetables. Raw vegetables. A lot of stuff. I would say more than 50% of my diet is raw vegetables. 100%. Okay, salads. I eat a lot of salads. At least one salad a day, and that salad has all kinds of leafy greens in there. It has vegetables, tomatoes, avocados, and other things. And I do get enough calories. Yes, I do. I eat a lot of nuts. Yeah, but more like a bird. I eat nuts like a bird, if that makes sense. Okay. How much is it for a servitor? Go to the link. Go to the link and check out the price. grailoftheserpent.com/servitor. Servitor is spelled Servitor. Any advice regarding shadow work? Book recommendation on that topic? Look, no book is going to help you with that, okay? You need to look, if you do things like, let's say, yoga, meditation, all that, that's enough for shadow work. Because look, shadow work is just becoming aware of what you're not aware of. You're becoming aware of your subconscious and what's stuck in your subconscious. Okay, meditation itself is shadow work, so don't worry about that. Okay, I'm not a big fan of, let's say, who was that, Freudian psychology. I'm not a big fan of that guy because at the end of the day, that guy himself was sick. Okay, just read his fucking literature. In my opinion, every psychologist is fucked in the head. Okay, in my experience, that's every psychologist I ever knew, had a conversation with, was themselves not right in the head. Okay. And Freud, I don't know, man. Like the way he described the subconscious, he was no doubt a very intelligent man. Okay, I'm not gonna take that away from him, but I mean, read his stuff. There's something off. Okay. Something off with that guy. So, listen, psychology, Western psychology has a big disadvantage because it looks at the mind, the body, and emotions as separate things that have nothing to do with each other. In fact, they're one and the same thing. You see? So you would do much better looking at more ancient systems, something like traditional Chinese medicine or Vedic systems. Okay, Vedic, which is connected to the yogic system. They see mind, emotions, and body as one thing, okay, which it is. That's much more accurate. Okay, so when we talk about psychology, we can't talk about psychology without talking about the body, okay? But Western psychology totally doesn't look at that. most part, which is sad. Western medicine either, you know. So, yeah, you're probably better off looking at these things. Don't call it shadow work because it's just something that is not in your conscious awareness. Okay. So. Absolutely right on, yes. Have you ever ate jackfruit? I seen one of the first time a few weeks ago. The guy was explaining that you can slow roast it and it is used in place of meat in some countries. The thing was huge. Jackfruit, no. I have not tried jackfruit yet. Jackfruit. Jackfruit. Let me see. I'm Googling that right now. Jackfruit. Whoa. This looks like two big balls hanging off a tree. That literally looks like tree testicles. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like the testicles of a fucking tree. Look at that. Do you see that? Testicles of a tree. Hey, have you, have you ever eaten balls of a tree? Balls of a tree? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Tree testicles. Man. Damn. Tree testicles. Tree testicles. That's some funny shit. Okay, I'll wrap this up now. One last time. You want to get a Magick Mentor daily lessons. Frank is a man, he don't want that. No matter, it's shush. Yeah, yeah. I just went to sign up for Magick Mentor and it still said $40. Decided to start this new adventure and it's good to be back on one of your programs. Great. Yeah, everybody do what Robert just did. Go on grailoftheserpent.com/magicmentorinfo. The link is also going to be posted below this video in the description. Get on there. Just get on there. You're not going to find anything better and it's going to take your magic to the next level. All right.